How's it going, guys? Dave from D-Pad for the win here, and today what we're going to do is a little bit of a games tutorial. And if you've ever seen like arcade games which have like a 3D perspective, or you know, an old school console game what had like an infinite like play field scrolling towards you, today we're going to do that dead simple on Clickteam Fusion. So first thing we want to do is make a new application, and we want to do our resolution. And I always recommend, if we're making like a retro style game, we do 640 by 360 because it scales well to modern monitors and you still get that pixel look. We want to get rid of the heading, and heading when maximized, menu bar and menu bar on boot up. We want to maximize, and then we want to resize display to fill window size. Right, okay, so we've got our blank application here, and if we run it, we're just going to get a white screen. Okay, so first thing we need to do, we need a graphic. So what we're going to do is make a new graphic here, and we are going to make it 640 by 360, which is our game's resolution. So I'm just going to go on one of my game projects here, which is Peraglees Outlander Resistance. We're just going to grab this texture here, and then we're just going to fill this. Right, okay, now that we've got our texture here, what we need to do is save it. So I'm just going to make a new folder here. Okay, now we need to save it as a bitmap. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to do another texture, but we're going to double. So our game's resolution is on the height, is on the Y axis is 360. So what we want to do is double that. So we do 720. Okay, so the bitmap, what we saved, texture here, we're going to grab that. I'm going to paste it, and then we're going to paste it again and do another copy here, so we've got a duplicate. Then we're going to save that as texture 720, and then we're going to save that again as a bitmap. Okay, so we've got that. Let's go back into Fusion. What we're going to do is make an active object, and an active object can do many things in Fusion, but for our purpose we're going to use it as a texture. So we're going to go on 3D scroll, we're going to get our texture 720, what we just made up. I'm going to click OK. Now this is quite important for this tutorial here. So what we have here is view hotspot, so we want to click that, and you can see that the hotspot is there. You can go down here to quick move, and what we want is in the middle, right in the middle there. Okay, so I'm going to bring that up to the top. Right, so Fusion has many different movements, and my favourite one is the bouncing ball. What we're going to do is set speed to 5. We're going to say initial direction, take them all off, and just make it going down, because we want it scrolling down. Moving at the start, that's okay. Let's run our application. So now we've got a scrolling background here, but what you'll see shortly is, yep, there you go. It's not infinite. Tell you what, just to make things a little bit quicker, we'll put the speed up to 10. Right, so always rename your stuff. So we're going to say, we'll just put texture, scrolling. Okay. So we know what that is. Now what we need to do is go into the event editor. And what the event editor is that this is where all your code for the game will be. Okay, now that we're in the event editor, we need to make an infinite scroll. So what we're doing is new condition, right click on our texture, position, compare Y position to a value. Right? Okay, so if it's position, set Y coordinate to 0. Okay, cool. Right, let's run it, see what happens. So we're scrolling. Do we have an infinite scroll? Yes, we do. Okay, this is cool now. So we've got our infinite scroll, and the reason why it's infinite scrolling and it's looking pretty nice here is because of what we've done with the texture. If we put anything else on here, so like say like I put I don't know, a bit of mud here, for example, it would, while it's looping, it would bring it in, like snap it in, and it wouldn't look really good. So we've got our infinite scroll here now, just off this like little piece of code here. It's not even much. And then we've got our speed. So now what we want to do is make this look like it's scrolling towards the screen. So we got our layer toolbars, and we're gonna rename this layer to 3D scroll. Okay, now this is done with a shader. Now people may think, oh, shaders are scared of you. They're really not. Okay, so we've got our shader here, and hopefully I'll be able to link it in the description below. 3D perspective, and I've modified this shader here. Here's the guys, the authors who actually done it, and there's the port by Nightia Studios here. Really cool guy, very helpful guy. And what I done, all I have done here is modified this part. So if you want it smooth and not pixelated like a PlayStation 1, you want these two things here linear. I want them point. So point linear means that they'll be very pixelated. Okay, so we're going to apply this. Nothing's changed at the moment. And it's these three options that we want to change here. So if I just change this to 87 and then we run it, check that out. That's trippy, right? But if I do a 2 zoom, look at that. So we've already got our it's as simple as that. We've already got our infinite 3D scrolling plane there. Just to make things a little bit cool, we can add like another graphic here. So we can call this the background. And what we do, we just do a quick background object here. We will do a motif. No, we won't. We will do a gradient. A vertical gradient. And then we'll do like a sunset type of dealio going on here. Width, we'll do 640 because that's our game's resolution, and then we can just bring this down there like that. Just need a little bit more. There you go. That's it. That's our infinite 3D scroll. I hope this helped you guys, and yeah, look forward to make a few more of these tutorials. Hopefully I can actually do something, integrate this into a game myself. But yeah, very fun stuff. And we can always add scaling objects to this and make a Space Harrier type game as well. So thanks guys, cheers for watching. Remember to subscribe, like, share this tutorial, so you know it can help a few more people out. Bye for now.